So I noticed lately I've been on dating apps. Of course, you know that because I do videos about dating apps. And I don't know. I keep having Indian guys match with me. And they like my profile and everything. But they keep trying to sleep with me. And I'm like, I'm not trying to sleep with you or anyone anytime soon. It's like, why would the first thing you ask me uh, about hooking up, or that I didn't say anything in my profile about a physical connection or anything? It's like, I'm not trying to hook up with anybody. I'm not trying to get an STD. It's like, I don't know you. You might have full blown AIDS for all I know. Why would I even think about sleeping with you? And I feel, yeah, it's like, hell no. And that's a red flag for me if you're trying to sleep with me. And it's like, if you've tried this with me, and who knows if you've been successful with someone and you slept with them. And that just means you're going around sleeping with a bunch of people. And why would I want anything to do with you if you're a walking red flag that probably has full blown AIDS and doesn't know it? Or you won't find out until you start to feel sicker, until someone else gets a test and finds out that you gave them full blown AIDS and or some other STD. And it's like, I'm not at that place in my life, nor have I ever been at that place in my life where I'm ready to get an STD or STD, full blown AIDS, pregnant, whatever. Like, maybe when I get closer to menopause, even like if I was closer to menopause or something and I was childless, I still, even if I wanted a child and I was close to menopause, I still would not just go randomly sleep with people and hope to have a kid. Because if I had a kid, I'd want them to know who their father is. And it's like, that would be like a weird situation. I wouldn't know how to deal with that, with a child and not having their father around and knowing who their father is. And it's like, I'm not even saying we have to be together. I don't even have to like you. But I grew up with my father. My mother grew up with her father. My father grew up with his father. My grandfather is still around and everything. And it's just like, I would not know what the hell to do if I had a child that was fatherless. It's like, what do you do? That's weird. It's like, you might not be the most active person, but what father is? And then they're probably annoying the kid anyway. But that would be like a really weird thing, because it's like, why would I just go start hooking up with random people, taking the chance of getting pregnant, getting an STD, who knows what? And then that would basically just be like weird. And then the guy is probably a deadbeat loser or whatever. So it's like, why would I even take the chance or consider sleeping with this person? That would just be stupid. And I don't even get why these guys even think it's okay to even ask somebody. You didn't even have a conversation. You're just like, hi, how are you? And then you comment on my profile. You message me and comment and say, oh, you didn't say anything about physical intimacy on your profile. On my profile, it doesn't say hookup or anything. It says, I think it says monogamy, long term relationship, marriage, or whatever. And I don't get where to, it's like, and I don't understand those guys, because it's like, if you want to hook up, you want to have sex, why don't you just get in a relationship or get married? Because even if you were married and your wife didn't have sex with you every month or every day or every week, and she only had sex with you like once or twice a month, that's more sex than you're having, than you're being single. So you're already getting more sex once or twice a month than you being single and everybody keeps rejecting you. And then it's also probably safer if you're married and having sex with your wife, because your wife's probably not out there cheating on you, trying to sleep with everybody, hopefully. So it's like really disturbing. And then it's like I meet cute Indian guys and I meet nice guys, but then it's like when I think the guy's nice, and then I realize, yeah, this guy isn't nice. This guy, he doesn't seem like he would be a player. He doesn't seem like he's a cheater. He seems like a nice tech guy who has his stuff together. And then come to find out he's married, cheating on his wife, and has a few kids. Or and it's like he might be in a relationship where it was an arranged marriage, but it's like, you're married, I'm not talking to you. Your wife's in another country, your wife's here, you don't like her, that's not my issue. You married her, you need to be faithful to her. If you didn't want to marry her, be faithful to her, you could have brought her to the US and divorced her after a while so she could be free and go live her life and just pretend to be married. But I'm not getting involved with it. I'm not being bothered with it. But one thing I do like that I see in Indian cultures, because there's this guy that I talk to, not like that, just like as a friend, and he's like stoned out, like all American fuck up, untraditional Indian guy. He reminds me of like the stereotypical white guy stoned out, but he's Indian, and his parents are like, I think his mother was like a doctor and his father was like in tech and his brother's like a doctor, and he does like DoorDash or something. And I'm like, this guy I can respect. He's honest, he's loyal, he's faithful, but he's single, but he's just like all around true honest guy. And he's like, he's fucked up and he knows it. Yeah. Cause I've gone out with a few Indian guys, and it's like weird because it's like, oh, I thought you were a nice guy. You seem nice. And then it's like all of a sudden you're trying to sleep with me and like mess around with me. And it's like, yeah, no, I'm a pretty boring date. I'm pretty boring for a while because I'm kind of religious in like a non off putting way. I don't force my religion on people, but I'm not a whore and I'm not going to sleep with you. And you might never see my neck. You might never see, well, you'll probably see my hand, but strong chance you might not see my neck. But I show my face. Yeah, I'm just like a covered up person. I might make out with somebody every now and then if they're cool and we click and we go out. But that's about it. I like to keep it real Christian PG. I'm just boring like that, but I don't know. But then, like, all these guys, they think I'm like really slutty and like getting around, and it's like, no, I don't do anything. I'm just boring. And it's really weird that they think I'm doing so much, and it's like, nah, I'm not doing anything. But I find it interesting that they think I'm doing so much and I'm not doing anything. But if you like, watch and subscribe, and I'll do some more videos on dating and culture. Oh, and also I see this because I date a lot of guys. I used to date a lot of guys from India, not so much anymore. Yeah, I used to date a lot of tech guys from India, not so much anymore. But I have dated a lot of guys from North Africa, and then they tend to think I'm out there doing something. It's like, I'm not doing shit. I've entertained guys from Eastern Europe, but that doesn't seem to go very far either because they think I'm doing something. But when I dated guys from the UK, they didn't really think I was doing anything. It was just like friendly, normal, not expecting me to be a whore. And then when I date American guys, they expect me to be a whore too. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not. But I'm single, and that's probably why, because I'm not a whore. And I'm not putting out at all. Yeah. So if you like, watch and subscribe. Bye.